Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video. So this video is actually overly long, and it's because for some goddamn reason they decided to make these puzzles, particularly the first puzzle, extremely time consuming. I don't necessarily think the first puzzle you're going to see in this video is difficult as such. It's just there is a lot of toing and throwing in the actual solution, so unfortunately you are going to have to watch a solution that takes a bit of time to go through, and quite simply it's because you have to basically traverse the map a lot. You've got to go all the way back, all the way forward, all the way back, all the way forward, which just makes it an absolute pain in the tits for people who are wanting to try and get through it quickly. The second puzzle, however, is a little bit more of a brain scratcher. There is a period during the video, you will see it, where I actually just flat out stop for a minute to assess what I've got to do next. I think what I might try and do for that though, however, is when I get to the bit where I basically stopped to assess what I had to do for the next set of moves, I think I will just like maybe pause my recording here, skip forward a little bit, and then resume it when I had figured out the solution. To be honest, I do think that puzzle number 2 is probably the one that is going to stump people a little bit more. I've missed a trick, to be honest. I probably should have put this video out earlier on because I've like missed the opportunity for some views. I'd done this at 8 o'clock this morning. I had to deal with my kids and stuff, and then I was tired. So rather than recording this bit, I decided to go back to sleep. So I'm sorry, you've got your solution a little bit later in the day than you normally would have your solution, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know why I did this, right? You'll see in a minute. I've got absolutely no idea why I did this, but I basically made the first move, which is correct. I did the right thing, and then I reset the region. Like I said, it was 8 in the morning, it's very early. Brain has not woken up correctly, and sometimes I second guess myself when it's not necessarily something that I should be second guessing. So yeah, it is what it is. To be honest, because this is so long, I don't know, I might actually like right now just not talk. I might remove myself from this bit of footage and then like double the speed of this solution, because it's going to take, that's going to take more editing. I'm sorry guys, you're just going to need to watch it. It's going to take more editing if I do that, so we're just going to have to let it play, right? You're just going to need to watch and you're going to need to let it play. The only thing that I'm going to say is there's going to be something that happens in this solution here that they need to do a quality of life change to fix. I at one point accidentally click the wrong square and I end up going all the way around the screen and I have to go back. Please just let us cancel our move. When our stupid little car is moving, game, make it so that we can cancel our move. If we can cancel our move, then we wouldn't have to do stupid stuff like going all the way forward and all the way back. It is just an absolute pain, and I don't think we should have to do that, because cancelling a move, if you accidentally click the wrong square, should not be so hard to undo. So that's box number 1. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, the solution to this is basically you push every box into that top square, and then you've got to traverse all the way back round and finish. That's it. That is literally it. So what I do here, you basically just have to repeat that 4 times. That is your solution. You have to do this 4 times. So you put that there, you go all the way around. So all the way around. This one we've got to clear the box basically. Okay, there's one you need to watch so you don't get stuck, right? But apart from that, so you go all the way around, you push this box down, and then guess what? You've got to go to this next box, push that along and then up as though you're going to be doing the puzzle. So you go down here, you push this box along. This is where it gets really annoying. and this is where all your toing and froing and back and forth happens. So you push this box along, then you've got to go all the way around to get to the underside of this box. So where you see that box there, which I'm trying to point to, you need to go to the square just below it, and then you push it up, and then you go back again all the way around, and you push it along. It's honestly, it's so tedious, this mission, this puzzle. I don't think it's difficult, I just think it is tedious. The fact that it is so tedious is possibly why some people might find it difficult, which sounds stupid, right? But sometimes when things are like as drawn out as this, people can sometimes find the solution to be a little bit difficult. So now we go all the way back round. It's just, you can see it's annoying. It's very, very annoying. And to be honest, technically, this next one is even more annoying, right? Because this is where I do the misclick, but we need to ignore the misclick. There's nothing I can do about it. So now, this one, you've got to go round the map 3 times, or is it, might even be 4, to be honest. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, right? So, you push this one down, and you've got to go all the way around the map. And you push it across. Hopefully this is not what I think this might be. Did you see it? Did you see it just accidentally, just a tiny wee bit, I accidentally misclicked. And I couldn't cancel it. I've got to go all the way back around. It's such an absolute annoyance, right? So anyway, excluding that, we've went round the map once already. We push it along here. Then we need to go around the map for a second time. We push it up to the top. We've got to go around the map for a 3rd time, and then we push it along, and we've got to go around the map for a 4th time to complete the puzzle. The last box, you have to traverse the map 4 times. 4 times. I don't know why, I just think that's absolutely ridiculous. It's probably a 5-minute puzzle, but it's like a 2-second solution. Just because they've made it so aggravating, it just takes forever, and honestly, not a fan at all of how much toing and throwing you have to do to complete that puzzle. So there is your chesticles. Get them, get your rewards, move on to beating the next couple of stages. Then you'll see the next puzzle, which is the one I think people will probably have more of a problem with. Strangely enough, could be a first thing in the morning situation again. I'm not entirely sure. I did the same thing. I made the first move or 2, and then I quickly thought to myself, this isn't going to work, and I reset it, and then the puzzles gets completed on that go round basically. I think some people usually wait until they're trapped or they can't do anything before they reset, whereas for some reason I think I'm going to get trapped before I get trapped and then I reset. So I don't even know if half the time when I do a reset, if it's something I actually need to do. So here we go. This one, definitely, I want to say a little bit more tricky. And yeah, basically if you look at the square there, so you've got the square at the left hand side, at the top in the corner where there's currently 2 boxes, there's a point where I'm going to sit on that square, and it's me trying to figure out what I need to do. So I think at that point I'll pause the video and I'll move on just a little bit to when I start moving again, because at that point I finished the puzzle basically. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, because it's going to make it an easier viewing experience. So I think it was here that I decided, after I pushed the next one possibly, or I might reset it now. I either do one more move or I reset it now. It's one of the 2. So I think it may be here actually. I realise, right, okay, I've just jammed that box in there, and then I reset. So I was actually stuck, right? So this time there's no more resets. This is it. We go through and we do the solution to the puzzle right now. There's a lot of pushing of boxes in this one. It doesn't look like it would be difficult, but I think it is. I do this. Usually I'm a bit, I don't know if this was difficult. I don't know if this is an easy puzzle. As you guys know, I always say, you guys can tell me. I think this one was difficult. because you've got to kind of, excuse the pun, think outside the box a little bit with regards to where things are going to go. I think this one does fall into the category of, yeah, being a little bit more difficult. So if you follow along, you will complete this puzzle. I don't really know what to say to fill time here, apart from, hey. But yeah, this one was definitely one of the more tricky ones, I think. And to be honest, did I need to make every move that I made? I don't know. All I know is I was trying to make sure that at no point would I be trapped where I couldn't push a box. So I was always leaving enough room so that if I did push a box and it was in the wrong place, I could fix it. That was basically the rationale behind what I was going for with this one. I was thinking, if I put things in the wrong place, I can get out of trouble, basically, right? So this is where I sit, right? So I said I'm sitting there. I'm going to fast forward on just a little bit until I start moving again, right? Right, so I think I've gone far enough. I should move in a second, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Back on my solution, right? And to be honest, while I was pushing the boxes here, I was still like, I want to say, ever so slightly unsure if I was actually doing the right thing. It was one of those situations where I said to myself, it'll come together. It'll come together. But it does, it comes together. So I'm calling it a win. So keep going. Hopefully I don't sit too long here. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Do I? I'm looking down at my phone to see when I moved. Oh, I've already moved. Right, okay, fine. That's fine, moved. No point in looking at the phone anymore. Right, come on, Hayzink. Push it up. You know what you've got to do. Push it up, push it up, push it up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, push the box. Push the box. You're doing it right. Keep going. It's fine. You're doing it right. Don't worry. You've got this. You've got this. Have confidence. Have faith. Have confidence. Have faith. Move it along. Come on. You've got this. Move it along. I was so determined to myself here. I'm like, I'm not going to mess this up. I don't want to have to reset this puzzle. Right, is that? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? What's your plan? What's your plan? Come on, put it down one more. Put it down. That's it. You've got it. Move up to the top. Push that one along to the far wall. And then push the two of them down. That is your solution. That is your puzzle solved. Took a little bit longer. Had to think about it as I was doing it. We got it. It's done. Celebrate that you've got your nice shiny goodies. They're making them harder. They're making them harder, which is good for me. It's good for me. If I put the video out earlier in the day. It is what it is. Moving on. Collect the rest of these stuff. I did do some summons at the end. I'm not even going to put that in. I didn't get any more copies of Akuma. Just tell you. Did 15 summons. 5 singles. A multi. I'll just do my wrap up during that. Didn't get them. Right. I said I'd leave, like, whether it's good or whether it's bad, I would let you guys know. I didn't get them, so I don't see the point in showing that footage, but I've told you what the result was. 15 pulls, no Akuma. Am I disappointed? No, not really. So, keep going. I hate this one. We're nearly done anyway. You know, I mean, technically I could just end the video now, because let's be real. Who comes to these videos to hear me trying to think of things to say to fill time for however long's left of the footage? Not many, but it is a complete run through, so hey, we let it run through completely. And those of you who do like to see me struggling to think of things to say for what, in this video, looking at the time, it's probably going to be about 17 minutes or something, which is ridiculous. They're never that long. Never. This one just had one puzzle that took ages. Even if you knew the solution from the get-go, it would have taken you ages to do. And then another puzzle that, if you're not using a guide and you've got to use your brain, you've got to think. And thinking takes time. especially 8 in the morning like I told you. Not woken up, no coffee, just about to dress 2 kids, or did I dress them? Can't remember if I'd actually dressed them at that point or not. But hey, priorities take priority? I think that would be what you would say. So I should have came upstairs, done the chatterbox stuff, and then gone back for a little sleep, but I decided against it. I need to go back on my diet, man. I'm looking at myself in that camera down there. Christmas, I definitely put on a few pounds, and I'm thinking it's starting to show. It could be this t-shirt, but I think it's starting to show. So yeah, see the chin coming back, face getting fat, all slumped over like I wasn't before, whereas I used to sit like this and be hey, but now I'm like, oh, t-shirt's getting a bit tight. God, man, you get too much chocolate crisps and nice things at Christmas, and you know, you indulge, and unfortunately, the way it works, which is appalling, you can in a month easily gain what will take you 3-4 months to lose. Weight sucks. Weight absolutely sucks. I just hate that. It would be alright if it was like comparable and linear. If it took you like, let's just say 12 pounds, if it took you a month to gain 12 pounds, if you could easily lose that 12 pounds in a month, would I care? No. But the fact that I'm saying 12 pounds, that is around about what I put on over Christmas, which is ridiculous. I'm probably going to be still losing that in March. Oh, awesome, thank you. I should really start though, like having ice cream and crisps and chocolate still, maybe not the best move. That's on me. But anyway, that's your solution. This is me wasting some tickets. Again, I told you what happens. There's no point in letting it play. Video's long enough. Most of you have already turned off at this point. None of you have listened to me talking about getting fat again. Hey, it is what it is. I've been Hayzink. I'll update you in maybe 2 months if I get off my fat arse and actually do something. Treadmill right next to me is calling my name. I should really start using that again. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.